Hey guys, Happy New Year. Welcome back to another video. I know that I've been doing a lot of these videos recently. I've done two. You have been extremely supportive on this, and honestly, it doesn't get like that many views or anything, so it doesn't grow the channel very well, but I've never really gotten a like fully 100% genuine response, genuine positive response on these videos, and I'm happy that like this really seems to be helping you guys. So I thought I would just keep making them. Like I know like there's not a whole lot of views, but whatever. Like it's helping you guys, and that's really what I want out of this channel. So with all that being said, I've got some stuff I want to talk about at the end of the video to like kind of further like move on this series, but we are going to jump into another clip. It's going to be a different type of RMP clip because I've done a video against Lock Shaman, I've done a video against Cleaves. Now I want to do a video as RMP versus RMD at about 2300 MMR, and we're actually playing against a Fire Mage Assassination Rogue, which is coming to the meta a little bit in the recent month or so. It's been like more popular because people are really seeing like success with Fire Mage and Assassination Rogue being so instant and getting out damage like very, very quickly, right? As opposed to like having to get a Glacial Spike and get it interrupted and then maybe not getting damage out or whatever. So we're actually playing Outlaw, Disc Priest, and Frost Mage, and as you see, we're jumping into this clip. What we're really doing right now is we're at a disadvantage because our priest doesn't have stealth and their druid does, but Sativ makes an awesome play by running up to where he thinks the druid is because he like started a little bit late. Like the druid got out his regrowth and his rejuves on his teammates and all that, and really took a long time to go in stealth, and that was a mistake. So we ended up finding them because we were just kind of lucky, and Sativ immediately saps him, and this is really, really good for us because we're able to get a solid opener out, which is like the big disadvantage in the opener, right? So we're pretty much going to open really, really hard onto this Restoration Druid. We're going to do a lot of damage to him and hopefully pop his Trinket and maybe get some extra defensive cooldowns, like some extra trinkets out of his Mage and Assassination Rogue if we can get the CC on him, right? So as you can see, we're going to go ahead and open up with a Frostbolt here, and I open up and I get Ice Form. So how Ice Form works, just for everyone that doesn't know real quick, I had Ice Form, Tricks of the Trade, and I Frostbolted and Ice Novad. You can actually use Ice Form as the Frostbolt is in mid-air, and it will increase that Frostbolt's damage before it hits the target. And you can use your Ice Nova to shatter and like increase the critical strike and damage on that Frostbolt as well. So that in synergy with Tricks of the Trade given to me by Sativ, which is a good play by him, it makes for a big shatter. That's why I did about 800,000 damage and like 2 abilities, right? So moving on from that, we are pretty much just trying to do damage to the Druid. He ends up Displacer Beasting away with his Bark Skin up, so we switch to the Mage immediately since he's out of line of sight of his Druid. The Mage gets Overgrowth, so right now here's something important. I want to lay out a couple things. So as you can see, I'm like casting Polymorph and like juking Kick. As you can see, like his Kick is on cooldown because I ended up fake casting him earlier. And I'm just trying to sheath the Rogue off me because he's doing his Vendetta, he's doing all of his damage and his Assassination Rogue things. And I actually get the Assassination Rogue to like panic press Cloak of Shadows because he wants to put up pressure, he wants to put up counter pressure while we're DPSing his teammates. And he ends up using his Cloak of Shadows so that, you see that little immune right there? That's so that he does not get polymorphed, right? And at the same time, you can see that the Restoration Druid ends up using his Trinket and also his Bark Scan, and the Mage uses his Trinket. So all we have to do right now is pretty much just like wait it out and survive. And whenever we get like a Psychic Scream Fear off of our Disc Priest or like a Blind from Sativ, which are like both instant cast CCs, whenever we get that at an opportune moment, like there's really no way that they're going to survive since the Druid can't like get out of CC in order to save his teammates, and the Rogue is going to be the kill target. I actually communicate that to Sativ that I want to kill the Rogue because the Druid doesn't have Trinket, and now the Rogue also doesn't have a Trinket. He ended up Trinketing Blind, which is a huge mistake on his part. So what we're doing is we're really just kind of waiting. We're just trying to like put up pressure where we can and kill the Rogue where we can, and really just wait until we get a CC on the Druid. I ended up getting like a really clutch Polymorph right there. The Druid really didn't expect me to get that because I was standing all the way over there and he's obviously at the line of sight, but I ended up starting to cast my Polymorph on the enemy Restoration Druid, and then I Shimmer Blinked over him into his line of sight and I ended up getting the cast off before he was able to shift because he honestly probably didn't think I was going to get it, and I ended up getting the Polymorph, which is really, really big. But he did pre-Iron Bark onto the Rogue right here, so we're not going to deal a whole lot of damage to the Rogue, but it's possible that we can get some nice pressure out, right? So moving on from there, as you can see, we're just trying to damage this Rogue. I ended up Glacial Spiking, but the Rogue makes a nice Shadow Step Kick play. I get a Resheep onto the enemy Restoration Druid, and we don't really kill him here. you know, I couldn't get the damage out because of the whole interrupt thing. So I'm really low right now, and I'm frost locked. This is a really scary moment. As you can see, I ice block at about 70,000 health. Like, that's like 4% of my health, right? I have 4% of my health left. I got interrupted on frost at a really bad time, and then that almost caused me to die, which is really, really bad. But I was able to pull out this nice ice block, and my priest is going to heal me up. And then at the same time, like, look where the enemy team is positioned, guys. Like, the druid's here, the rogue's here, and the mage is right here. And as you can see, if you look closely, there's my priest. What do you think he's going to do? Psychic Scream comes out. Triple Psychic Scream on the enemy team, which is a really, really big deal. And the druid can't trinket it. There's no Iron Bark on the rogue. Sative's stun comes up as he gets out of sheep. I have Ice Form up into 3 seconds, which I'm going to get off in this next Glacial Spike, and you're going to see the rogue actually go down from this moment. So as you can see, like, I cast Glacial Spike, the mage can't interrupt me. I Ice Form, I Ice Nova, and Glacial Spike at the same time, take him down about 800k health, and Sative does a lot of damage as well, and we end up winning the game right there and then. Which is a really, really solid play coming out from my priest, and it was very clutch for me to be able to get that damage off of onto that rogue, and also get kind of everyone like together, because they really were like trying to kill me. They were trying to go all in, and they weren't able to do so. So you know, it was a pretty solid game. I thought I wanted to share that with you because it was pretty fun for me to do so. And talking about like furthering this series, this is something that's like really easy for me to do, and it's something that's honestly pretty fun because it's something that no WoW YouTuber really has done before, or at the same time, like, I just enjoy teaching people, and this is like a really easy way for me to do so. It seems like you get a lot of value out of it. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be playing a couple different mage specs in the next couple patches. I'm going to be playing a little bit of fire in Arena because it got nerfed so much I kind of stopped for a while. I'm going to be playing Arcane, and I'm hopefully going to be playing Frost, but I have no idea where Frost is really heading in terms of like strength of a class, right, for PvP. And at the same time, like, I'm actually getting my Demon Hunter back into the groove. I'm getting him all of his gear, getting all that set up, all the PvP talents. So I'm actually going to be adding Demon Hunter stuff whenever 7.1.5 comes out and Demon Hunter starts to get better in the meta. And hopefully I will be able to bring in another class for you guys, maybe Shadow Priest or something like that, to play it all with to like show you guys how to get high rated as I learn and as I grow as a player, right? So, you know, if you guys enjoyed this video, let's try and get 500 likes. You know, I appreciate all the support that you guys give me. It seems like you really enjoyed the series, and I can't wait for there to be more stuff for me to cover in WoW. Honestly, it's just a big grind right now, and there's not a whole lot to really, like, there's not a whole lot of, like, super exciting stuff to cover. There's just, like, discussions and lessons, and I enjoy doing this for you guys. So let's go ahead and keep this going. And let me know if you get bored of this. I'll try to change it up and whatever. Just like keep communication with me, whether that's on Twitter, whether that's on YouTube, and we'll keep this open and we'll keep making stuff, or I'll keep making stuff for you guys as the games come in and as I play different comps. I'm going to be playing some Destro Lock, maybe Druid or Shaman or something. I'm going to be playing with Simon House sometime this week. And then I'm also going to be playing more RMP and RMD with Hodded and Sative and Agony, the priest I was playing with. Just gonna be changing up the comps, so, you know, keep sticking with me. You'll keep learning, and I can't wait to keep sharing keep sharing all this with you guys. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Be sure to subscribe for more videos, and yeah, I'll just see you tomorrow. Bye.